Hello everyone, it's Darren, and on today's episode we will be looking at tank destroyers, or otherwise known as TDs. Now, TDs seem to be the types of tanks that everyone figures out how to play pretty quickly. So on today's episode, we will be looking at the job of a TD, and what roles certain TDs fit into. So let's get started. Now, the overall job of a TD is to support your team's light, medium, and heavy tanks with their high damage guns, as well as perform the job of area denial by using their large guns to make enemy tanks too scared to expose themselves and risk getting hit. Now, brawling TDs are tanks that have the armor to get up close and personal with heavy tanks and fight them or even hold their own. Brawling TDs are also capable of sniping, but their large profiles make it easier for them to get spotted than that of their sniping brethren. Tanks of this category are the T110E3, the T110E4, the Object 268 version 4, the Jagdpanzer E100, the Badger, the FV215B183, the WZ113G FT, the Object 263, and the Object 268. Do note that the Object 268 is capable of performing both a sniping and a brawling role, but it depends heavily on the situation that this tank is in. Here we have a Jagdpanzer E100 fighting in the city against enemy heavy tanks. Note how he's using his tank's strong armor and large gun to intimidate and punish enemy tanks, while still managing to block damage from the enemy. Now, sniping TDs are tanks that are too thinly armored to brawl, but have a higher camouflage rating and better accuracy, allowing them to sit back and fight from afar. Tanks that fit into this category are the Grill 15 and the STRV 103B. Here we have two STRVs sitting at the back of a valley using their high camouflage rating to sit back and snipe any enemy tanks that get spotted crossing the valley. By using their fast reload, they are both able to quickly punish any enemy tanks brave enough to cross their sights. Now, specialty TDs are tanks that are able to perform both the sniping and brawling roles, but because of factors such as size, long reload, thin armor, and even how big of a threat they are, these tanks are not for the inexperienced, and these tanks rely heavily on one's own skill and experience to come out on top and perform well with these tanks. Tanks that fit into this category are the FV4005, the Waffenträger OFF E100, and the Foch 155. Here we see an FV4005. Note that because of his size, thin armor, and long reload, he only exposes himself long enough to destroy a T110E4 before pulling back into cover to reload. And that concludes our video on tank destroyers. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and if you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Until next time, this has been Darren of WotC Academy.